Okay, so welcome everybody, whether you're watching the live or the replay, to this week's Akashic Weekly Tune-In. And the purpose of this is to tune in and tune up, and also to strengthen your practice with connecting in with your Akashic Records. So the weekly theme that we are going to look at this week is again been inspired by this week's weekly guidance. In particular, this card, this little gem that came up here, trauma and wounding. Quite a lot of people picked card 2, and even if you didn't see the card reveal, just know that we've all got trauma and wounding. We're all holding on to shadow, inner child, whatever age, trauma, ancestral trauma and wounding, soul wounding, this lifetime, past lifetimes. So it seemed pertinent to be able to do a session that focused on healing any kind of trauma or wounding that you may be carrying, whether you're conscious of that or not. And I am just going to share a little bit from the book, because this might inspire you to think of something that you want to just bring into this session and use it as your main focus. But then obviously if there's something else that you come back and you can listen to this short activation, this short healing, and you can, obviously change it up. So basically from my book, I've got identifying and releasing traumas that keep you trapped in old behavior patterns. So you've picked this card today as your Akashic guides want to acknowledge that there is soul wounding and trauma ready to be cleared from your records. Trauma wounds are deep emotional cuts that lay trapped in parts of your being and are the result of painful experiences such as rejection, betrayal, abandonment, humiliation, and injustice. So we've got a right good list there. As a way to heal, your soul will actively seek circumstances or people which reflect back the energy of the wound. Again, really helpful, so that you feel the trauma over and over again. Now, whether that's subconsciously, unconsciously, consciously, that's kind of the little pattern that we can get into. So take time today to witness your trauma triggers and activate the healing process in your Akashic Records so that you may finally release them and begin to feel free. And the Akashic alignment message, which I give as a kind of like a mantra, is I release all soul wounds, trauma, past and present. So this is what we're going to activate. This is what we're going to go into the Akashic Records and support. So without further ado, what I want you to do is we're going to get relaxed, we're going to get connected. And if there's any particular soul wound or trauma, anything that connects with betrayal, abandonment, rejection, humiliation, and injustice, anything that comes under any of those topics that is just popping up now, or if it's not popped up yet, when you close down your eyes and we get relaxed, there will be something that just comes in, maybe something that you didn't even think that was ready to kind of come up, or a memory of something that you've not thought about for a long time. And I'm speaking to your guides now, and I'm speaking to your subconscious to bring this forward. Then I'm asking for that to be brought forward now. So without further ado, you're going to place your hands, your palms upwards, and I'm just going to get you into a receptive state. So your body and your mind and your ego know that we're going to go into short meditation, short relaxation, and it's just allowing you to relax really quickly. So that simple movement of your hands facing upwards indicates that we're going into this. And then when you're ready, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a big, deep breath in. And as you take that big, deep breath in, we're going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on the out breath, I want you to relax your shoulders. Allow the shoulders to drop, releasing any tension that you're holding there in the neck area. Just allowing that to just melt down the back, down into the furniture. And just feeling your body just relaxing, maybe slumping a little bit as you're letting go of that tension, allowing it all to melt away. And again, take another big deep breath in, calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on the out breath, we're going to relax anything that's not serving you, anything stuck in your auric field, in the astral levels and layers. Anything from the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies. Again, just allowing it to release. We're giving it permission to be let go of. And again, it starts to melt into the floor, draining away from the body, draining away from the aura. Starting to feel a little bit lighter already, just because we're intentionally releasing anything that's not serving us. And again, take another big deep breath in. And on this big deep breath, you're going to call back all of your energy again from across time and space, people and events. Breathing in this beautiful golden light deep into the chest. Just imagine that golden light. You're inhaling it into the lungs, into the heart chakra. And on the out breath again, relaxing, releasing anything that's not yours. Any projections, any fears from the collective, any lower astral energy entities, grey field spirits. Again, just allowing it to be released. And we're just going to ask for Mother Earth to recycle any energy that we are releasing and for that to be recycled elsewhere. And continue to take those big deep breaths in and mindfully breathing out tension, breathing out fear, breathing out negativity, breathing out blocks. Breathing in light, golden light from divine source. Breathing in vital energy, wisdom perhaps, connection, potential, possibility, healing. Breathing that all in deep into the chest. And on the out breath, just releasing anything that's not serving you. And your body knows just to continue that cycle of breath with whatever we are breathing in that lights us up and allowing that release on the out. Just notice the backs of the hands against your thighs, bringing the awareness into the body, the sitting bones on the chair, your feet against the floor. And we're just going to ask for Mother Earth to make a beautiful connection with our feet. So she sends up from the heart of Mother Earth these roots, these threads, these cords, and she's sending these up with love. And these threads, these cords, these roots are sparkling with a beautiful coloured energy. Just notice what colour the heart of Mother Earth is sending to you today. Notice the sparkle, notice the glistening of those cords as they come up through the Earth Star chakra, activating that, which is about 2 meters below your feet. And then those cords come up through the earth and they just gently wrap around your ankles. Just imagine, sense, feel, or know that the heart of Mother Earth has sent up cords and she's securely placing them around your ankles, perhaps just giving them a little tug so that your feet press a little bit more firmly on the floor. And just know that you are firmly rooted, feeling present, feeling earthed. And Mother Earth's energy will continue to now be absorbed by your body. As your body starts to take on this crystalline energy, starts to perhaps turn colour, taking on that sparkle. And this is the crystalline energy of the earth. It connects with the crystalline grid of Middle Earth, just ensuring that we are fully connected, grounded and earthed before we go into the Akashic Records. That crystalline energy makes its way through your body, through all of your chakras, your meridians and your nadis, out into the auric field. And it continues to grow all around your body, out into the room that you're in. Feeling present, feeling calm, feeling grounded. We're now going to invite your own spiritual support team, beings of 100% pure love and light, now to step into the space with you. These will be beings of light of all types, here to support you, here to hold you, to activate healing, maybe give you wisdom and insights. Know that they are now stepping closer to your physical body, and you may start to feel a tingling, temperature change. You may not feel anything at all, and that's perfect. Just know that your spiritual support team, your guides, are now stepping closer to you. You may hear names, you may sense energy nearby. Your ego, we request to now leave the room, which your ego is quite happy to do. So they step out of your body and head towards the door of the room that you're in. With a smile on their face, they close the door gently behind them, knowing that they'll be back soon enough. We now ask for us to be held in angelic white light. As Archangel Michael steps in behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Raphael to your right, Archangel Uriel in front of you. Archangel Sandalphon holds the space beneath your feet, ensuring that connection with the crystalline grid of the earth. And Archangel Metatron, please bring down the crystalline grid of divine source. And that grid or that thread, that cord, that light now makes its way through the room of the ceiling that you're in, or through the ceiling of the room that you're in. And Archangel Metatron places this grid at your crown chakra, and that golden grid of light now expands through the body, through your aura, through the room that you're in. And as that continues to expand, as you feel the connection with divine source in a deep and meaningful way, Archangel Metatron closes the space above your head, activating all of the etheric chakras out of the body, ensuring that they're all open and ready to receive. Bring your awareness to your third eye, the point between your eyebrows. Notice that purple portal of light that starts to get bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger, and it gets so big that you can step through the purple portal of light. And there in front of you, you see a large door. This is your door to your Akashic Records. Notice your details on the door, your full name, your date of birth and place of birth. When you can sense, see, feel, or just know that those details are there, place your hands upon the door handle and open the door. And as you step into your Akashic Records, your own cosmic library, you are met with a landscape. And I just want you to notice what kind of landscape this is. Does it feel warm, hot? Or does it feel cold or wet? Just notice what kind of landscape you've stepped into. And this could be a desert, it could be a forest, it could be a beach, it could be in a city, perhaps in a building, maybe outside. Just get a sense of where you are, where you have been placed. And do you feel like you are in your current lifetime, or do you feel like you've gone into the past? Again, just get a sense for this. You'll know in some shape or form whether you've travelled or where you have travelled to. And wherever you are, this is where a deep soul wound has been created, a trauma of some kind, whether that be emotional, physical, mental, maybe even sexual trauma, occurred. And just know that wherever you've been taken back to, we are just witnessing this experience. We are not part of the experience. We are onlookers to this situation or circumstance. You are completely protected. You are just looking at this from afar and just noticing perhaps, or sensing or feeling or knowing how or what was going on. So once you've placed yourself wherever you are, have a sense of whether you are male or female, an adult or a child. And then just notice if there are, or sense or feel whether there are other people around you. Perhaps siblings, parents, partners, maybe grandparents. Maybe this is in a workplace of some kind, friends. Maybe you're on your own. Again, just have a sense of what's happening, what you are being given, what has been revealed for you. Again, just knowing that you are completely safe. We are being curious and open to what this wound is. And once you have a sense of what this information or where you are, you're now going to be shown or given in whatever intuitive language works for you, the word that this relates to. So this could be rejection. It could be betrayal. It could be abandonment. It could be deception. It could be humiliation or injustice. Just receive that piece of paper or that word so you know what the root cause of that soul wound is. And we're going to ask for that version of you to fully step in front of you. So again, we're just noticing, we're witnessing this as the third party. You are stepping in front of you. And this might be on a, you may even see it like on a TV screen or in a book, or you're just part of the scene. And you understand whether that is rejection, betrayal, abandonment, humiliation, injustice. Just see what age you are. Perhaps notice what was going on. If it included the other people. Was there an argument? Were you being told off? Was somebody betraying you in some kind of way? And once you're noticing this as the third party, there's no emotion attached here. We're just witnessing. And once you get an understanding of perhaps what the story is, Is there another perspective that maybe you need to understand? If it involved other people, did you take on the other person's perspective? Did you respond in a way perhaps that was not empowering? Maybe you felt disempowered because fear came up, or you went into survival mode and you responded in a way that only you knew how. See the situation, see yourself, see the other people. And from this point, we ask for all wounds and trauma that were created in this particular lifetime, from our behaviors and actions, from our thoughts, our beliefs, our programming, our conditioning, maybe even agreements that we took. We now ask for them to be healed, to be relinquished, to be released. And we ask for divine source energy, that golden pillar of light, to now enter into this scene, enter into our Akashic records, and send beautiful healing light, love, forgiveness, compassion, understanding for ourselves and for all souls, if it's for the highest good of all, to receive. We now relinquish all soul wounds. We now ask for all trauma from this lifetime to be healed, to be released, to be let go. Asking for all wisdom and knowledge to be kept intact in the Akashic records, but we're allowing for the wounds and the trauma to be healed. So see, sense, feel, or notice that golden divine source light making its way around this scene, whatever it is that you're involved in, whatever you're experiencing in that lifetime. That golden light is now making its way all around every aspect of that lifetime, of that point in time. Allowing yourself to be bathed in golden light, and for that golden light to connect with where that wound is being held in the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body, maybe even in your auric field. Notice where that wound is or was, as that is receiving this golden healing light. We ask for forgiveness to be shown for all souls involved in the trauma wound and the creation of that wound. Continue to receive that golden light, noticing where it's going within the body. Noticing what you are feeling, where you're perhaps feeling this lightness as whatever that wound represented, whether it was humiliation, betrayal, rejection, abandonment, injustice, or whatever wound that you connected with. As that starts to release, as it starts to disappear, as your bodies, your Akashic records are being updated, your bodies are being realigned, recoded to have now released that wound. The act of forgiveness has been given, and all souls that needed to receive that forgiveness have now received it. Any cords or threads, again, that need to be cut or dissolved, We ask for that to now be done with divine source light. And then the golden light in this particular lifetime now starts to recede. And perhaps you can see this scene or sense this scene in a slightly different way, where your reactions are perhaps slightly different. Perhaps forgiveness, the act of forgiveness is shown. Maybe there are hugs, a sorry. Maybe that's to others or yourself. And this scene starts to dissolve all around you. As it starts to disappear, you are stepping out of that lifetime. And as you step out of that lifetime, you find in your hands your present lifetime book, the one that you are updating and writing continually as you move through this lifetime. And we're just going to place an alignment mantra into your present lifetime book. So out loud or in your mind, I want you to activate the following words. I release all soul wounds and trauma, past and present. This has gone in as a success anchor to any further soul wounds and traumas that are ready to be released, to present themselves at another time so that you can address them, witness them without emotion, with neutrality, and let them go. That's now been activated. You can hand your book to your Akashic record keepers. And then when you're ready, you can step back through the doorway of your Akashic records, back through the purple portal of light, and out loud or in your mind, we now say, I now close my Akashic records. Sense, feel, or know that the door is shutting. As you bring yourself back into the present, back into the now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, start to rub your hands upon your thighs, ground in the healing, ground in perhaps any messages or wisdom that came through or insights. And I'm just going to set the intention with your guides. If there's any further healing or activations or things that you need to address, that they are also presented in divine timing when the time is right for you to go a little bit deeper or address something else. So I'm just setting that intention with your guides so that you can continue with whatever you need to continue with to help with your progress, your growth, your evolution. Make sure you drink lots of water over the next 24 hours because that healing will continue through the physical body, through all of the dimensions. You don't need to worry about anything. Just make sure you're drinking lots of water so you can physically flush the system. And also you can get further downloads with being hydrated because water holds its own wisdom, but also it's a great conductor of knowledge. Let me know what came up for you, and you can do that either in the comments below or you can do that personally. It's entirely up to you because, you know, who knows what came up, where you went, whether it's past or present lifetime, what you were absolutely, you know, actually witnessing. And you will find the more that you do this type of work, the stronger your clair senses are going to get, and the more that you're going to start to notice, see, hear, sense through doing these types of exercises. And you'll start to really open up and really step into these other lifetimes that you've had and start to see the kind of the choices and the decisions and the actions that you were taking that perhaps are creating these types of blocks. And it's only by going back in and witnessing that and then you know, releasing the energetic charge that's there, or seeing the fresh perspective and offering forgiveness and offering healing. This is how we can help ourselves and empower ourselves to move through our present lifetime and future lifetimes without this baggage, without this stuff that can hold us back, these triggers. So let me know how you got on with that. And of course, you know, quite happy for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there's plenty of other meditations and activations on here. So love and blessings, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you very soon. So